So, welcome back to this third and final episode of ProCap How to Set Up Game Schedule. In this final video, we will show you how to set dates, times and fields on the games. In this case, I have two classes playing at the same date on the same fields. I select them and press time calculation. We now work with one class at a time. So for boys 14, I want the group games, 20 in total, to be played on these 4 arenas or fields or courts. I want the semi-finals to be played on these 2 courts, and I want game for third played on center court and the final on Apple Stadium. Next thing is to set game time, 2 times 10 minutes. In this case, I want a pause on 5 minutes. In this case, this will be 20 plus 5, so a game every 25th minute in the system. I do the same setup for playoffs, and if I have playoff B, C and D, I can change the game time for those. I also can set how much time a team will pause between their next game. So in this case I set 50 minutes, which will mean that they will play a game and at least have 2 games before they play their next game. Okay, next thing is to do group and playoff games for per date. So for this, I want them to play today between 8 and 18. I want semi-final to final to be played tomorrow between 9 and 12. And as you understand, here you can do different types of settings. If I, for example, want everything to be finished in one day, I set 1300 here, I set 1300 there, 1800 here, and now I have this to be played at the same date, like that. When I think that this will be okay, I head over to girls 12. I do a similar setup like that. Five minutes, 50 minutes here. I do it like that. I want them to play also today. We do the same setup for playoffs, 1300, 1800, and now let's see what the system says with these settings, if it can fit in all the games within this. So, no, it couldn't. I will show you how. Boys 14 is okay. It's okay in green there, and it's blue, and everything looks fine here. But if you go to girls 12, the system says it can only fit in 16 games of the 20 we want, and then it doesn't really know what to do with the 4 playoff games. So what I can do here is I can extend the time like that. I will try to see if this will work out. So I calculate, and now everything is okay. In both classes everything looks fine, and if I'm satisfied here, this is just to calculate and continue. I get a overview of the games and how the system has laid them out, and if I think that is okay, I just accept. So we're back at the starting point. Now there is a couple of things left to do. Number one is to validate the things and see that all is okay. We do this in 3 steps. Number one is to create a unique game number, and in this case it's okay, otherwise I can click create unique match number. Next step is to see that our fields or codes are okay, and you can, in this episode, you can change the name, for example Adidas field, DHL Arena, or just Center Court, or Field 3, or whatever you want. And the third and final step is to just check that everything looks fine, and in this case we have no warnings, no errors, and we just go through like this. Then we have to deploy teams. This is where we put them out in their different groups. So for Boys 14 we have 2 groups with 5 teams. Here we have all the teams that are registered in this class. I can manually drag and drop like that, or I can quick deploy them just to let the system do it like that. And if I'm not really satisfied with something, I just drag and drop replace. They will go back to left side, and I can drag and drop and do some quick changes like this. And when I'm satisfied, I just update and everything is okay. I go to girls 12, I do the same thing, and now I have teams in my groups. There is a functionality that I want to show you that's called Activity Calendar, and this is where you find all your games more in a graphic view. So I have to choose today, and here you see in different colors our 4 fields. We have a time axle here, and this is how the system has put out our games. And this is also manually drag and droppable. So for example, if I want all the semifinals to be played in another field, I just drag them like that. And when I am satisfied, I save, and we have a game schedule ready to be posted on our website. And that is the final thing to do. Publish fixture, we just select those 2 and publish, and now everything is up on the internet. So this is how you do this video, how to create game schedule in 3 steps. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you.